As the saying goes, it's not about the destination, it's really about the journey. We caught up with one man in Atlanta who's on an adventure to get an intimate look at our city, one neighborhood at a time.
You can drive around the town, you can bike around it, and you can go to a lot of the popular neighborhoods, but you really don't get a sense for the whole city and the bigger picture unless you're on foot.
Nicholas Sherrill had an idea. In January of 2019, he decided to run every street in his Adair Park neighborhood. Afterwards, he mapped out the route on his smartphone and then thought it would be cool to run the entire city.
I think that intrinsic sense of exploration really has always been with me since I was a kid.
The Marietta native made it his goal to traverse all of Atlanta's 242 neighborhoods, and to date, he's run 131.
I map it out, so it takes a lot of looking on Google Maps, checking GIS information online, which is all publicly available from the city.
Once he has decided on a location and starting point, it's off to the races. Except this race is a marathon of discovery.
It is a fascinatingly diverse city, not just with its people, but with the geography and with the neighborhoods and with the infrastructure that exists.
A common piece of infrastructure he often comes across harkens back to the past, when Atlanta was the terminal hub of the Western and Atlantic Railroad lines.
Atlanta is built on rail. It is a railroad town, so a lot of the neighborhoods are bordered by the railroad tracks.
And just as those railroad lines connect parts of the city, Nicholas makes his own connections along the way. Some of them he's documented.
I've had the opportunity to run into a ton of really interesting people on my runs. The experience of meeting Atlantans on a one-on-one basis and getting to explain to them what I'm doing and seeing their reaction and letting them open up and hear their stories and hear the story of their neighborhood has been the most rewarding thing out of all of it.
The act of meeting someone new, striking up a friendly conversation, things that used to be so simple, now a cherished activity many hope will soon return, in a city that, in many ways, is on its own journey of transformation.
In my opinion, having the context of where you are and how you fit in the city and how your neighborhood fits in the city and the impact you could have is absolutely crucial to building a better, stronger, and more connected city.